Hey everybody, Jason here. It is the morning of the 18th. Very early this morning, the BCC exchange came online about 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. And the price plummeted right away, which is expected. Everybody's panic selling. So real quick, here's the thing. I can't tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do in this situation. None of us expected to be here. Unfortunately, we're in it. So we have no choice but to try to move forward. So here's what I'm thinking. These are just my thoughts. This is just what makes sense to me. Again, I'm not an expert, so please make your own decision based on your own situation, because though a lot of us are in for some significant amounts of money, all of our situations are different. So you have to do what's right for you in regards to this situation. Here's what I can tell you. The price of BCC plummeted on their own exchange right away. They did not offer the $363 per coin like some of the other promoters had been saying, which I thought was bullshit all along. They did pay all of us out in BCC coin at the $363.62 price per coin worth of value. They did refund everybody that money. The problem is that everybody's panic selling, and that's driving the price down. There's not much anybody can do about that right now until the panic subsides. So right now, you can see BCC on their own exchange is worth $45.96. It was worth, I think, as high as $60 earlier this morning, I think it was. And on HIT BTC, it's been fluctuating all morning. Excuse me, it was as high as 90. So here's what I'll tell you about this price of 90. Here's the way I see things currently. This coin inherently has some value, okay? Its all-time high was $480 some, I think. Per coin, and I don't see that returning. I don't. Now, here's what I'll also say. This is a very finite resource in terms of the Bitcoin blockchain. There's only 28 million coins. There's only 9.6 million in circulation. That makes it a very finite resource. They're no longer mineable, which means they're proof of stake mined. Okay, they're mined by wallets that are open and other cloud servers. So that means there's not going to be a whole lot more of these coins minted unless the demand for them goes up and people start to use the currency more. That will happen because there's value there. It's just a matter of how much value. So here's what I can tell you regarding the coin. It's still a valuable altcoin that's worth trading. It's still traded on HIT BTC. Yes, I think it's traded on CoinEx and a couple other individual exchanges. It's not traded very much on these sites. It's like less than 10% of the total market share is traded here. But I would guarantee that HIT BTC will become the #1 exchange until the BitConnect X exchange opens. Now, here's the caveat to all of this, folks. Listen, I can't tell you what to do, but $50 a coin for me, I may as well just wait. And if it turns into nothing, it turns into nothing. It's so much of a loss for me at this point that my only hope is that they rebrand this coin and then can turn it into something more viable, which I think is what's going to happen. They will probably turn this into like a fuel coin, like NEO uses gas. Okay, gas is a fuel coin. Every time a transaction happens in NEO or Tether, it uses Tether and gas as the transaction fuel. That's how those coins work. There's value in that. So I could see BitConnect becoming that. I could see BitConnect coin becoming the next Bitcoin. It's 1/3 the block height. So it's a lot easier to mine, and it's a lot cheaper. It cost me 4 cents to send $100 to somebody in BitConnect coin, versus if I send $100 in Bitcoin, it's $13. So it automatically has inherent value if they can rebrand it properly, and depending on how they move forward with their new exchange, there's a lot of unknown variables. I don't like unknown variables when it comes to investing, but that's the boat I'm in. At $50 a coin, I may as well just not even give a shit and throw it out the window. And I know all of us are feeling that way. I'm with you. But here's the light to the end of the tunnel. If you're looking to get out, and if you have to get out, if that's your situation, here's what I'm telling you. This exchange is supposed to be open for 5 days. Okay? Right now, BitConnect came out on their website and said they're going to keep their other exchange on the ICO website. They're going to offer $150 per BitConnect coin to investors that want to invest in the ICO. Unfortunately, that ICO is not open to U.S. residents, or I'd be on that shit like pancakes, but it's not open to us. So what that means is that for the next 10 days on their exchange, they're offering $50 per coin. That's what this is, because they're offering, you can buy the ICO coins for $50. So they're offering you $150 per BitConnect coin. So you're going to get 3 of their ICO coins for 1 BitConnect coin. There's the $150 valuation. This $50 is going to change drastically. Right now what's happening is, remember, when you're selling on BitConnect's platform, nobody else is buying this. You're not selling to other buyers. You're not selling to me. I'm not selling to you. BitConnect is buying these coins at $50 a piece and then turning around and giving out ICO coins, probably, would be my guess. When this exchange closes in 4 days or whatever it's going to close after today, because I think 5 days they said this exchange would be open. When this exchange closes, HitBTC is going to rise, probably back up to the $90 or maybe even $100 a coin mark. It could go higher. Who knows? I don't know. But here's my thought. If they're offering 150 bucks per ICO coin, or 150 bucks per BCC worth of ICO, so they're going to give you 3 ICO coins, which are valued at $50 a piece per BCC. That's 150 bucks for the valuation. So this price will probably hit $90 or $100 because somebody in Japan or China or Russia or Great Britain or wherever is allowed to get into this, they're going to make money on the deal. If they buy your coin for 100 bucks, they can turn around and give it to the ICO and they're going to get 3 coins worth 150. So that's where the value is right now. Now, once that 10-day exchange on the ICO website closes, there's no telling what the price of this coin is going to do. My thought is it's probably going to plummet, and then it's probably going to stay there for a while until they rebrand the coin. It could be a month, 2 months, 6 months. I have no idea. There's no way for me to tell you what that's going to be. I don't have inside knowledge. And after what I've seen with the way promoters are promoting this, saying that they've heard from inside, I think they're all full of shit, personally. And I'm not going to listen to a word they say. I'm going to believe what BitConnect says because they have pretty much done exactly what they said they were going to do in writing on their website. They've literally done exactly that. So I have no reason to believe they're not going to do that. They said they're going to support the coin. They said they're going to rebrand it. They said that there is value to the coin and they expect it to go up. I'd be willing to believe that. Just from what I know about cryptocurrency as a whole, I remember Dashcoin did this. I don't know if you guys watched Trevon's video, but Dash used to be called Darkcoin, and it was marketed very poorly. The website was terrible, and the cryptocurrency as a whole was failing. They rebranded it as Dash, and now it's like 5th, I think, in the cap, whatever it is. So there is hope for this coin. The fact that the block height is like 1/3 that of Bitcoin, and the cost of transaction is like infinitesimal. The network itself is still fast. So it's a better currency coin. Maybe it could be the next Bitcoin. It could be a lot of things. There's no way to tell. So in terms of what to do today, I'm going to hold. I'm not selling this panic because right now this is just panic. You know, this is America waking up. It's now 7:45 a.m. Central Time. So you know the whole western excuse me, the whole western half of the country has yet to wake up. I've been awake for 3 days. Pardon me. But the whole western half of the country hasn't even woken up to this news yet, and as they are waking up, the panic is going to continue. My thought is that the BCC market is going to continue to hover around the $50 mark, probably until it closes, because there's no reason for BitConnect to buy your coins for more than $50 a piece. Why would they? When you can sell them on HitBTC for more. So that's why HitBTC isn't selling it. So until this exchange closes, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, until this exchange closes, you will not see this price go up. Because BitConnect has no reason to offer us more than $50 per coin. Because they're not worth that to them. You can't blame them for this. Okay, everybody wants to blame BitConnect for this and everything else. Look, they can't change the fact that people are panic selling. I mean, look at this. I mean, they can't change that. We saw the same thing happen yesterday and the day before on the markets when they panic sold. If 9.6 million people own coins, okay, there's 9.6 million coins. If 80% of those people all of a sudden say, yeah, I don't want this anymore, the price is going to plummet. It doesn't mean that the value of the coin is any less inherently. It's only realized if you sell. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my position personally. I'm going to hold these coins. I can't tell you what you should do, but I will say once this exchange closes, I think it's probably going to stay around this mark, maybe 60 at the highest probably. And then I think this is going to close out, and then you'll see this price spike. If you wanted to try to get some of your money out, that may be your best opportunity. So if you don't have a HitBTC account, I recommend getting one. It's very easy to get one. That may be your best option for trying to pull your money out. I'm going to hold mine. I'm going to hold it. If it goes into the ocean, it goes into the ocean. It is what it is. If it goes to the moon, great. I'll buy an island somewhere. But there's no sense in me taking that much of a loss. I'm already in that boat, so I may as well see where the boat goes. The boat is still floating. The boat's going down the river. There's no sense to see. Maybe it's going to find a nice island somewhere. Who knows? But that's where I'm at. I hope everybody's able to get out what they can. Hopefully this price will fluctuate through the day. I would watch this price over the next 3 or 4 days. It's probably going to stay right around this area, and then once the other exchange closes on the BCC, which is the main exchange, once this closes, I think you're going to see this one spike because there'll be nowhere else to sell. So this will be pretty much the place to go. So that's my position. I'm going to hold because there really is nothing else I can do, really. But I wish everybody luck with this. I think if you're trying to pull out, I think your best opportunity might be once the exchange closes and then hit BTC, because they'll be open for their 5 days before the ICO exchange rate is closed. So I would definitely keep an eye on that. Good luck to everybody. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll try to answer them. I've been overwhelmed, which is why I made the video. I hope you understand. My phone has been blowing up, as well as my Facebook. I'm trying to answer all these questions as I can, so please be patient. None of us are happy about this, but let's try to make the best of it. I still think not panicking is probably the smartest thing you can do. So keep your chin up. We'll try to get through this. Everybody take care.